attendance list first. Okay, Ade, are you here? Here. Okay, Paul, Adib, Amanda, okay, Tira. Okay, thank you for coming on time. Today we're going to talk about historical and biographical criticism. Before we start, can anyone share with us what do you know about historical and biographical criticism? Start with the word first. History and biography. And how do you relate that to the literary work? Yeah, Ade?
I think the story and biography have the connection because in biography we usually talk about a character from his life start and when he's born until his death. So that's also in case in history. We also talk about certain character or person from his born to his death. I think that's the connection.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Indeed, yeah. So, do you still remember previously we talked about moral criticism, which is completely different to historical and biographical criticism. Please look at the picture. Can you see the picture? Yes. Okay. So, moral criticism focus is way too different compared to historical and biographical focus. Okay. By looking at the picture, can you share with us what are the differences, or what is the difference, the big difference of both criticism? Because previously we talked about moral criticism, right? Yeah, do you want to try it all?
The difference between moral and historical biographical, in my opinion, moral criticism is more like the value or the good or bad message from the masterpiece. But in historical biographical criticism, we dig in more into the history or the like the story back then, before the masterpiece is made, maybe what impact to the masterpiece.
Oh wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Indeed, yeah. By looking at the picture, we should know more criticism focuses more on the value of the work. So we really care about whether the literary work give you or encourage you or somehow give a picture whether it is a good or a bad things to do. Something like that. So you have to consider the moral value of the literary work itself, or what the literary work tries to tell you. While in historical and biographical criticism, we focus on the historical events happening when it was first published or during that time. We also focuses on the background of the author itself. So probably like where the author lives, where the author was born, and how it is somehow how it affects him or influences him or her as the author. As your friend said, historical and biographical criticism focuses on the historical events happening at the time, and then to mention the author itself. And one of the famous critics is Taine, and then he says that literary work actually reflects its time, its meaning, its race. So that's why he says literary work actually a mirror of the time or the author himself or herself. And then, as you can see, we use that book as our references. Focuses more on historical events means you do analyzing the literary work, but you also need to trace back to the historical events happening at the time. Okay. You still remember I did ask you to find information about the adventure of Huckleberry Finn. So I would like to know how far you checked the information. Please use your phone. We're going to use Kahoot. Yeah. Please open Kahoot.it, or if you can scan the code, it will be even easier. We have to be patient. Action. I mean, like, how long we have to wait? Okay, I guess while waiting for the graphic, you can find out first to recall your memory. The adventures of an Huckleberry Finn. You can scan the barcode or enter the name in. Okay, let's start. Yep. And guess where was Mark Twain born? Do you still remember? Okay, so he was born in Missouri. Anyone knows where Missouri is located?
America.
Yes, Missouri is located in America. Indeed. Where specifically? Florida. Yeah, close. But whether does it? No. Is it located in the north part of America or south part of America?
No problem.
North part. Okay. What about you? What do you say?
I would say
North part? Well, actually, it turns out Missouri is located in the Midwest America. But if we trace back the history, Missouri was a border state. So we have to trace back to where the author was born to know what kind of value he is being exposed to. Right. Okay, next. Yeah, Missouri, don't forget. And next. Yes, when was it first published? Okay, so it was first published in 1885. Okay, so we have to remember, okay, Huckleberry Finn was created by Mark Twain. He was born in Missouri, which is located in the Midwest part of America. It is influenced a lot by the Southern American value. Not to mention it was first published in 1885. Anyone knows what happened in 1885? World War One, okay. World War One, okay. What happened before 1885 in America? Probably like 1881 or 1880.
I think
It's
Industrial Revolution.
Industrial Revolution after that, actually. Yeah, you don't really remember?
It's something about the Texas part, I think.
Well, it's about American Civil War. Yeah, anyone knows anything about American Civil War? Yep.
So it's basically about the Spanish and American people
Uh-huh.
who want to reclaim Texas, I think, Civil War. So the Texas people think that the north part is kind of racist about their place, so they want to be separate once again from the America and join the Mexico. But then after that, they lost and
No.
basically.
Okay. Other opinion? What do you say, Abid?
Mm,
What do you know about American Civil War? It's kind of hard in it, but actually, American Civil War is a war between the North America and the South America, as what I see it, right? But the root of the conflict or the problem is slavery. Yeah. So what happened? North America tried to eradicate slavery, tried to abolish slavery, while the South America tried to keep the slavery persisted, keep the slavery exist. Why? Because you have to remember the South America economy is influenced a lot by their agriculture. What is the relation between agriculture and slavery? Yeah. Oh.
Oh, in the South America, the second is that there is a lot of cotton field.
Yeah. Mhm.
And they use African American people or African people to be workers.
That's
But
it.
it's not paid enough.
Yes, that's it. Why do they support Why did they support a lot of slavery? Because they need slaves for their cotton field, for their agriculture economy. So they cannot eradicate or abolish slavery like North America did. Yeah. And how do you relate those information and then Mark Twain situation information to the literary work itself? Can anyone share with me what is the Huckleberry Finn about? The synopsis a little bit. Yes. What is the novel about? Yeah. What does the novel tell you about? Mm-hmm. Do you still remember?
Um, it's about a boy,
It's about a boy.
yes,
Yes.
and he is run away from the slavery.
Yeah.
With one slave.
Yes, indeed. So, if you look at the literary work itself, the adventure of the Huckleberry Finn, it's about Huck and Jim, right? Huck tries to escape his abusive father, while Jim tries to escape slavery because he's a slave from Africa, right? And then, how can you relate the historical events and information to this literary work? Yes, like American Civil War and slavery.
I think it should be reflects the condition at that time.
Yeah, we have to remember, as what King said, literary work mirrors or reflect its time, its era, its history from heathens. Because at the time, slavery is in its peak. And then not to mention race, inequality, and discrimination raises a lot, especially in Southern America. That's what Mark Twain said. So this literary work is not only for entertainment. If we critically analyze this novel, it's actually a powerful critique of the slavery at the time. Even though there is an amendment in the American Constitution, but still the race inequality persisted because of the economic situation. Because agricultural economy is really impactful is thus they support a lot of slavery, and it's hard to eradicate slavery, even though it had been legally abolished, but still persisted. Um, So I have explained a little bit about the theory, not to mention the method, because you're using historical and biographical criticism. You're gonna be, yeah, that's okay. You're gonna be going back and forth from the historical events and the biographical information to understand or to critically analyze the literary work itself. So we have like three literary work here. I want you to find out the historical events happening at the time, and not to mention find out the author information, and then try to analyze each work and try to elaborate those information to strengthen your argument. So you will be working in group of two. Supposed to be there are supposed to be 6 students here. So group one, we will be discussing about Swiss coin mistress. Group two will be discussing about Hamlet, and group three will be discussing about yes, everything. Okay. Do you have a question? Okay. If it is clear enough, I want you to discuss among yourself. You can have 5 minutes to discuss it. Let's discuss it with your team, yeah? Okay, you will be working together, then probably you will work alone because your friend is not here, and then both of you will be working together. One, two, and three, right? Okay.
So these coin streets that related to
Yeah, and Hamlet. Yeah. Okay, thank you for presenting. You're doing so great. Before we end the class, I want you to join mentees as the activity graded for today. Okay, please join mentor.com. Yes, mentor, and then enter the link. Oh, too bad I didn't put the barcode. Anyway, you have to do it manually. Mentor.com and then enter the link. Enter it. Mentee mentor or mentee.com, and then the code is 42649726. 9726. Okay. 3 players. Let's summarize what we have learned, what we have discussed today. 42649726. Right. Okay. Okay.